German soldiers, dressed as Americans, driving Allied jeeps, giving false commands, blowing bridges, spreading fear. This was Operation Greif, the Nazi mission of chaos, deceit, and betrayal, and the Allied soldiers who stopped it through grit, instinct, and sacrifice. This is the untold battle for the truth behind enemy lines. December 16, 1944, the Ardennes Forest, Belgium, the coldest winter in decades. Snow knee-deep, visibility low. American lines were stretched thin. Green units, exhausted veterans. They thought the war was winding down, but Adolf Hitler had other plans. He launched a massive counteroffensive, the Battle of the Bulge. Over 200,000 German troops, tanks, rockets, surprise, and deep inside this chaos, a secret unit prepared a different kind of attack. His name was Otto Skorzeny, Hitler's favorite commando, the man who rescued Mussolini, a master of deception and sabotage. His new mission, Operation Greif. Objective, cripple the Allies from within. 150 English-speaking Germans, trained to mimic accents, taught American slang, wore stolen U.S. uniforms, drove captured jeeps. They would slip through the lines, cut phone wires, change road signs, send Allied tanks the wrong way, blow bridges before retreating. The war's fate might hinge on confusion, and it worked at first. U.S. soldiers began receiving strange orders. Troops were redirected into ambushes. Bridges exploded hours before reinforcements arrived. Tension crackled in the air. Who was who? Road signs pointed the wrong way. Checkpoint passwords didn't match. Who won the World Series? What's the capital of Illinois? Name all the Marx Brothers. Friend or infiltrator? The paranoia exploded. Amid the chaos, some stood firm. Private First Class Charles Preston, 101st Airborne. He spotted a jeep flying the wrong unit flag. The driver saluted with his left hand. Something was off. Preston raised his rifle, ordered them out. 3 German commandos in American gear were arrested. He saved an entire supply convoy from ambush. Military police doubled their efforts. Guards changed passwords hourly. Troops memorized trivia to prove identity. But the deception wasn't just on paper. It was deadly. Outside Malmedy, a small listening post picked up strange radio chatter. American units moving south. 2 jeeps, requesting clearance. Sergeant Ray McConnell wasn't convinced. He'd fought in Normandy. He knew the sound of confidence and fear. He refused them entry. They opened fire. McConnell returned it alone. 2 Germans fell. He was hit twice. Still, he held the line until reinforcements arrived. His stand exposed a sabotage cell hiding behind U.S. uniforms. He died an hour later. His actions saved dozens of lives. By December 2018, the ruse had collapsed. Most of Skorzeny's commandos were dead, captured, or scattered. Some tried to flee in civilian clothes. Some were executed as spies. Skorzeny himself escaped trial, barely. But the fear they sowed was real. American soldiers began questioning each other at every checkpoint. Friendly fire incidents spiked. Every shadow was a threat. The German gamble had failed, but the psychological scars lingered. Operation Greif was a war within the war. Not of tanks and bullets, but of trust and deception. Of uniforms turned into weapons. But in that fog of lies, truth still had its defenders. Soldiers who looked past fear, who asked the right questions, who stood their ground even when the enemy wore familiar faces. This was not just a battle of uniforms. It was a battle of instincts, of loyalty, of sacrifice. Because in the chaos of war, sometimes the bravest thing a soldier can do is know when not to trust the man standing beside him.